Hello, dear friends. It's wonderful to see you today. I have a sad story to share with you. Something sad happened. It just made my heart feel really sad, and I have to talk to you about it. So, I went to the playground and I noticed a little boy who hurt himself while he was playing in the playground, and he started crying. And another boy came to him and said, "Don't cry. That's weak." And the little boy, whose tears were flowing from his eyes, he tried to stop his tears and his body tightened up. And I saw him holding back his tears, sniffling. And I felt really sad when I saw that moment. And do you know why? Because I believe because he stopped his tears, little magical butterflies did not get to fly at that moment. Now, what do butterflies have to do with feeling sad? Let me tell you this story. When I heard this story, I believed in magical butterflies, and I want to share this story with you. So, once there was a little boy who had a lovely garden, and this was a magical garden that only he could see. And it was magical because flowers would bloom every time he felt good. So good feelings, or another word for good feelings are pleasant feelings. Whenever he would feel pleasant feelings such as happy, excited, joy, peace, calm, if you'd feel creative, anything that would make him feel good, new flowers would bloom, even trees would bloom. It was the most magical garden. However, there was one thing missing. He never had any butterflies visit his garden, and he loved butterflies. He thought they were extraordinary. And he was curious, why do butterflies not come to visit my magical garden? And because he was so focused on his good feelings or his pleasant feelings, and he wanted to make sure the flowers kept blooming, you know what he did every time unpleasant feelings came to visit him? He would try to push them away. So, for instance, once he was feeling very angry. And guess what happened? A little angry caterpillar came to visit his garden. Oh, the little boy got so upset at that. He said, "Oh, no, 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 my garden is beautiful. There is no room for angry caterpillars in my garden." So he would pick up the caterpillar gently and take it away from his magical garden. And so the angry caterpillar wasn't able to come visit his garden. And then one day when he was feeling sad, a sad caterpillar walked into his garden. And he's like, "No, no, no, there's no room for sad caterpillars in my garden." So he took the sad caterpillar and did the same thing, pushed him away from his garden. Same thing when he felt jealous. Same thing when he felt angry, frustrated. What else? What are some other unpleasant feelings that you feel sometimes? Annoyed, despair, nervous, afraid. If any of those caterpillars came to his garden, he pushed them away. Well, his garden looked beautiful, but he didn't feel good because he wanted those magical butterflies that he always imagined in his magical garden. So, after many days, he finally did something different. Do you want me to tell you what that is? Let me tell you. One day, he was feeling very angry. Something happened, and he was furious. And a very mad, angry caterpillar came to visit his garden. And this time, instead of taking the caterpillar and moving it away, the boy looked at it and he said, "Why are you here? I don't want you here." This was the first time he was curious about why the caterpillar came to his magical garden. And that wise little angry caterpillar said, "Well, I'm a gift for you, and I've been waiting for you to talk to me." And the boy said, "Why do I need to talk to you?" And the angry caterpillar said, "Because if you talk to me and you notice me and you take care of me, I have a surprise for you." And the boy said, "What's the surprise?" And the caterpillar said, "I can't tell you what that is. You have to do the work, the hard work." And the boy didn't know what he meant, but he decided to play with the caterpillar. So he's like, "Okay, let's play together." And since they both were feeling angry, they started doing some very powerful things that anger needs. They started taking all the weeds out with all of their anger, and they took all those weeds out. They ran around the garden. They yelled at the top of their lungs, and they had so much fun playing together that it felt really good afterwards. And the caterpillar had a great time. They talked. They talked about what made them angry. They talked about what they do when they get angry. For instance, this boy likes to, he has a lot of energy and he wants to take things out, or he wants to run. And so they did that. And afterwards, guess what the boy felt? He felt calm and peaceful, and he felt lots of joy. So, that night, the boy went to sleep, and he had a wonderful sleep. He was restful, and when he woke up, he felt rested, he felt grateful, he felt so many amazing positive feelings. So his flowers blooming in his garden, and it was just the most beautiful day in his magical garden. And when he went to look for his caterpillar, his angry caterpillar, guess what he saw? That's right. He saw the caterpillar turn into a butterfly. It was the most magical thing, and it actually explained the way he was feeling. He felt like a caterpillar when he was angry. There was some darkness around him. He didn't understand why he couldn't fly. He didn't understand why he couldn't do things he wanted to do. And then when he saw the caterpillar become a magical butterfly, he said, "That's what I feel like today. I feel like a butterfly that can fly and do anything." Because that's what hard feelings do for us. If we sit with them and we get to know them and we take care of them and we pay attention to them, they teach us how to be free and be even stronger and better and truer to who we are. And guess what? You have a magical garden too. I have a magical garden too. Everyone in this universe has a magical garden, and you get to either take care of those caterpillars or you get to push them away. I hope and I wish that you turn all of your magical caterpillars into magical butterflies. So, what happened with that boy in the playground? Well, I went to him and I told him this story. And he smiled. And he said, "But what do I do when a boy or anybody comes to me and tells me that when I cry, it's not good, that it's weak?" And you know what I said? I said, "You use your powerful voice to stand up for yourself. And you tell that person that showing my feelings is not weak. Showing my feelings is the bravest thing I can ever do." What do you think of that? Do you think you could believe that too? I hope you do. All right, that's it for our story today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like more stories like this, please visit us at hatchbrighter.com. And now, before we say, the way we always say our goodbye is I'd like to remind you of 3 important things. I'd like to remind you that you are loved, that you are safe, and that you belong just the way you are. You don't have to change a thing about you. Okay? I'm going to sing that song to you. Here we go. You are loved just the way you are. You are safe just the way you are. You belong just the way you are. Go be brave and be true. Find more light to shine within you. I'll see you soon. Bye.